Good day. This video is called The Search for Mary Elizabeth Hoggard. As I mentioned in another video called Question of the Week, one of my goals for starting genealogy search was to identify my maternal grandmother's father. A quick trip to Chowan County, North Carolina resolved the burning question, who's the daddy? The winner was Robert Hoggard. DNA would link me to the Hoggard family, so paperwork and DNA matched up. Now, Grandma was very coy about her father's name. I remember one time asking her about him. She told me his name, which I forgot. This was before I started my genealogy search. When I asked her again, she would say Robert from North Carolina and claim she didn't know his surname. Keep in mind, she never met him. She didn't know him. When she was an adult, she tried to search for him. She was told he was long gone. The only description she had of him was he was short, brown-skinned man. She never saw a picture or anything. Let me pause here and start at the beginning. My beloved maternal grandmother was named Eleanor Barnes Lee. She was born April 1923 in Chowan County, North Carolina, to Mattie Barnes and Robert Hoggard. She went to glory November 2013 at 90 years old. She is missed. Now I need to make a note here, a mystery. Grandma's maternal family went by the surname Bond in North Carolina. Her maternal grandparents, mother, aunts, and uncle. Bond is even listed on my grandmother's birth certificate. When the family moved to Virginia, the time frame is unknown, they started using the surname Barnes. No one can tell me why. If you live in Chowan County and a part of my extended Bond/Barnes clan, if you know why the family changed their surname, reach out. I'd like to know. If anyone has any suggestions solving this mystery, reach out. All suggestions are welcomed. Now, by 1930, my grandmother was living in Virginia with her mother and half-brother Roy. My great-uncle Roy was the only sibling Grandma knew about. In the meantime, in 1930, my great-grandfather Robert Hoggard was living in Brooklyn, New York with his wife Lillian and their daughter Mary Elizabeth Hoggard. Note, my great-grandparents never married. Great-grandfather Robert's wife, according to the census, was from Virginia, so he may have made a pit stop along the way to New York, or maybe not. Robert Hoggard married Lillian Moore in May 1925 in New York. The following month, in June, Mary Elizabeth Hoggard was born in New York. Sadly, Robert died 8 years later on March 9, 1933. He was only 29 years old. Per the death certificate, he died of natural causes. My grandmother would have been turning 10 and Mary Elizabeth would have been turning 8. Now, I know my grandmother died not knowing she had a sister. When asked about siblings, she would say, I have a brother by my mother. I don't know if I had any siblings by my father. According to the 1940 census, my great aunt was living with her mother in Brooklyn, New York. From there, the trail goes cold. I did find a potential marriage license for June 20th, 1946 in New York City. However, I haven't been able to identify the groom. Her mother passed away September 1st, 1972 in Brooklyn, New York. Now, there's been some procrastination on my part. When it comes to solving the mystery of where is Mary Elizabeth Hoggard, I have two viable research options. Reach out to New York for the license certificate 15345. Reach out to New York for a copy of Lillian Hoggard's death certificate, which I did do a while back, but I forgot to include a copy of my ID here. However, I'm still going to make my appeal. If anyone knows of a Mary Elizabeth Hoggard with a father named Robert and a mother named Lillian, please reach out. In the meantime, I'll get around to my to-do list for this mystery. Where is my grandmother's sister, Mary Elizabeth Hoggard? Thanks for watching. And again, if you'd like to follow along with Armando and I while we trace our family tree, please hit the like button and subscribe. If you have any questions or suggestions, please feel free to comment below. Until next video, thanks and God bless.